Hello, I should be live, and this is the stream ding along. My dog's on the sofa. Get it away. Okay, on the screen. So today it's currently 7:03 p.m. and I kind of want to learn some web programming languages or some languages that I can make some apps with. But first of all, I'm just going to play along with Breakout. Because actually, or should I make another repository? Okay. Not sure. Actually, first of all, I'm going to check my stocks and see how they're doing. As hopefully they're doing well. I invested 50. Well, my mum. Well, my mum invested $10. I invested the rest of the $40.2. Yeah. I use eToro for my stocks, and I'm just going to have a look at it. So what? Actually, should I do it here? Okay, why not? So I'm just going to. I'm going to make a stood vector. So I'm going to make a stood vector of SF circle shape, and then circles. Then after circles, you can go. So every time there's a, you can do like here. You can do circles dot push back copy circle, because we're going to copy the circle that we've got currently. Copy circle. Oh goodness, today I'm down 56 cents. And overall, I'm just up 44 cents. Yesterday, I was up $1 rather. So $50.2 is around about 40 quid. Okay, so then after we push that back, we need to draw also for iron targets. Oh, this is. What was I thinking before? Anyway, we also need to do the same sort of thing here. Wait, but first of all, I'm just going to enclose rather, not enclose. Why is it that? In these, so that I know at the end where to remove them. And before this, I applied to Birmingham University for their coding bootcamp. And now I'm just. After that, I applied to this. It was like this freelancer thing, similar to Fiverr and Upwork, but just for programming. And then there was coding problems there. It's like 120 line one, so similar to this solution I got. So quite similar to this. So for console.x in circles, window.draw x. Today I'm actually sitting on my server, but it's burning my knees because my computer overheats so rapidly. And then this should be it. Oh no, I'll enclose these. Not enclose. Okay. Now, circles are very useful because you don't need to have. Say you had a rectangle, you don't need to set the rotation or anything, because a circle, they can go in straight lines, any way. It's quite hard to explain, but it's much easier to use a circle to go in a straight line, just have loads of them, than it is to, I think, rotate a rectangle and just have it like that, because you can just store vector of yeah, this is it. Okay. And the problem here is that you can't see where it is if it goes back on its own line, unlike before. Hopefully it'll make a nice pattern. It's already making one. It's very nice. Wow. And later on today, I want to try and make. So you can see here, it's all just going at 90-degree angles. I want to try and make something that goes at like variable amount. Okay. Now we'll just follow the same line, and I won't know where it is. Ah, that's what I do know now. So it won't follow the exact same. Oh no. Where is it now? Yeah, that's a problem with it. So if I maybe set the fill color and no, I'm just screaming.
Tomorrow, Dad needs to do Thursday, one by 9:30. So it just makes the trains much more expensive. You can't be leaving after you've gone, and I've got to go to work. So best option is to travel tomorrow.
At 9:30.
We'll just be on going afternoon. You get some stuff done and then just go. Why don't you just do that like 2 o'clock?
Because I want to ride to June Grandpa's house. I'm gonna ride. Yeah, I'm gonna
You
ride.
can't really do that anyway, can you?
Okay.
Well, all the more reason to go in the afternoon in the daylight. You'll be there by, well, you leave at 2 o'clock, you'll be there by, what, 3 o'clock?
No, because there's a change also. It's 40 minutes from Worcester and 20 minutes to Worcester, then the change.
Go 1 o'clock then.
Yeah, fine.
1 o'clock?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I've got to be trained before that. Okay.
So I'm just going to change this so that it is. Actually, I wonder what would happen if this would be. No, it wouldn't work. I was thinking that you could draw a line of circles. Then, if bulldog get global bounds dot intersects, then pass in the parameter. No, for every circle in circles, you just check if the ball has crashed into it, and if it does, you change the velocity, and then that would go so rapidly. But the thing is with that, it would be broken because you're spawning one every single instance, and the circle would always be intersecting one of those circles. So that's why. I'm just thinking what. So I need to, instead of putting that there, I want to make the ball in front of everything. I'm gonna put there. I need to copy circle dot set fill color. Okay, so we can construct okay, so I might just do SF int 8. Okay, so we need to give the SFU int 8 SFU int 8. So this is the respective RGB values. So first of all, I can just like do 100, and this is not by reference, so it will not affect the ball. We didn't copy. And the semicolon here. I'm not sure what 100, 100, 100 is. There. Is it brown? I'm not sure. Okay, and let's try this. What build errors have I got? Ah, that's why. Not there. And we'll see if it makes a big difference. Probably will, because different colours. But... oh, it's grey. Nice. That's actually good though. The grey with the white at the front is good. So you can actually see where the ball is. Let me see the end pattern. And at the end we made it so that the paddle just follows the X position wherever it is without the user doing anything. My brother was actually playing this game earlier on today. My mum said it was good, and my brother said it was good. And it's probably the simplest game I've ever made. And today I also made it so you can't go out of bounds there. Ooh. My brother called this the jackpot 180. Oh. So it's going very close to other ones. Nice. Okay. It's looking quite nice. Oh. No, is it going to? No, it's not. So, it'll probably eventually fill in, like, all the gaps. I can't remember the radius I set this at, the circle. It's quite a thick line in comparison to... just watching it. Yeah, so I mentioned it on my other streams, like, I was just going to originally set up a live stream where it's just these, like, RGB bouncing balls and then, see if it got any views, but, because it was quite satisfying. But, ChatGPT made that for me. Not this one, just the RGB one. I said make a really cool C++ application that, look, you can see it, it's quite, is it slower than it was before? It's got, because think how many, like, sprites we've got to handle here. And how, goodness. These are all sprites. Like, I can faintly see on my screen that, there are little, like, jagged lines, and those are just the edges of the circles. If we were to zoom in. I also want to make this, like, Fibonacci something or something. It was a very beautiful pattern it made. Yeah, this looks so much slower than before, because there's thousands and thousands of these sprites. Yeah, I probably don't want it to have that many, but yeah, it's good because you can see it now. I'm not sure if I should comment this out or... yeah, I'll probably just comment it out, so if I want to see it again, I can see it. I'm pretty sure it'll be the same pattern every time if I never accidentally drop it. Yeah, it's following the same pattern now, but it won't be in the same pattern because you'll hit other obstacles. Yeah, like that. Are we gonna hit it? Are we gonna hit it? Yes, we are. So it turns out I'm not going to go to Aberdeen now. I'm going to go to my granny and grandpa's house. I'm going to go to Wales. Should be good. And yeah, it should be fun. Because there's this beach and like certain like stones. Like it looks like from what I've seen, it looks like a big slab of stone and it's got like little bumps and no puddles, but is it from the same place? I'm not sure. Don't think so, no, it's not. But when you hit it on like the left hand side or the right hand side, the very end, like so if you put the paddle upright, if you hit it on the very end, like the bottom of the top, it just goes like right through it because it's just changing velocity to times it by -1 and -1, so it's going +1, like -1, +1, -1, or whatever the velocity is. Like I think it's 0.7. So then it's just going diagonally super fast, which ultimately just creates a straight line. Yeah, I can definitely see that it's slowing down. We should just print out vector size. Okay, I'm gonna comment all this out now. We did a little bit with the, but I'm gonna keep the ball in the same place because I think it should go above. I think so. We'll just comment it out in these little block things. I could play some music as well, like I did the other day. I didn't stream yesterday because it was just New Year's Day, but today I went to Birmingham and got tea and what else did I do? Did some programming training. Let's see, any views? Not at the moment. Anyway, just going to see if it's working. Is it 1927? Yes, it's been working. Yeah, it was a bit delayed on this. Analytics 0 concurrent views, 0 watching ads, 0 chat rate, 0 views. Here, check that it works as normal. I'll probably just commit this as well because I wanted people to be able to just download it from GitHub and run it and see the wonderful millions. Not millions. Yeah, you can see it moves so much faster now compared to what it was doing when there was thousands of scrolling. Okay, it's looking good. Okay. Comment out the word when this channel's just mainly to document my progression through C++ and other languages. Today I might try a bit of Python programming. I think I do have a Python IDE on my computer. But I have made projects that aren't like, on my computer, like, what's it, yeah, I've forgotten it. Anyway, just a bit at the moment. So, GitHub's been my GitHub eminent, been around for 2 years. That's my profile. Okay. And look, the 2024 tab. Look at it. How beautiful. $2022. Fit those. Yep. 2022. 2024. So. What should I do? Okay. Well, I'll just go and get some water in a minute. Right, you can just watch this whilst I'm gone. This is the thing that I'm going to stream. Okay. Get back soon. I do a lot of latte today, so that might. So currently I've got a stomachache. Very. Probably part of the reason why I'm feeling a bit ill, or the reason. This is time. So I'm gonna just try to understand this. Like check for collision. So we check if dx variable is circle.get position plus circle.radius. Okay. Then you square root the dx squared and dy squared. And then you bounce off each other. Yeah. I get like all the C++ language features and things, but not the flow of code. Because I haven't done like this thing's in maths yet. Back onto breakout. Or we could go back onto Tetris today, or we could learn another language. YouTube is not responding. Oh no. Okay, going to go here. I want to see. Nice. That actually looks quite good. Where's my double it? That's a bit long. 1,500 will do it. Okay. There we go. Quite nice transition. So today, not really that much more to do to estimate testing a few errors. Okay. This is live now. Anyway, let's go back to iso.org. Okay, second. And let's see what was on it, or what's currently on it. Okay. Why an empty destructor is required. Well, you don't have to implement it yourself. You can just Bala will automatically generate it for you. Releasing a Linux with C++ 23. Oops. I'm playing with
This channel's just me.
Okay, it sounds as if I'm quiet on the thing, but hopefully you can hear it. I'm trying to talk a bit louder. So, Boost 1.84.0 has been released. Wait, so I don't get. Actually, I won't be corrected. Who will watch this anyway? Except me. No more. I think my progression to use the or those people have found this if I'm really rich. And then, anyway, let's go to. Oh, this is quite cool. Is it Austria? Italy. Nice. Okay. Best programming language for active level. And so the same thing, your AI co-pilot for like the web, but Google now has the Gemini model integrated into Google Docs, which is quite cool. The saying C++ is very good for app development. It is, but I want to I want to learn Kotlin. It comes after C++, but or Swift. If I want to develop Apple apps. Let me know. I think you've got to pay for your app to be on Apple Play Store. It costs $99 annual basis. It's a bit expensive to be perfectly honest. And now on the Google Play Store. Okay. 25. Nice. $25 is not bad compared to the $99 fee. I think I've actually got Android Developer. Android Studio. Open this up and start developing some Android games. Java. Java. Kotlin. Okay. I might start doing a bit of Kotlin. Now. Oh, IntelliJ. Isn't this like Oh no. IntelliJ is IntelliSense, isn't it? Or not? I seem to remember like Pi. I can't remember the name of the IDE. I used it for Python. PyCharm, yeah, that was it. Okay. Dart. I think I remember watching Mike Boyd. He learned Dart to create an app. We just followed the tutorial. Well, as would I, but like he just followed that, and I was seeing it. But to really learn a language, I think you need to actually build something of your own back, not follow tutorials. Oh, job. Hello world.job. Okay. Finish. And it's just downloading them. Minimize that for now. And I'll. Oh, why is it on my school account? 10,101. And how much have I got on my personal account? Lua is mainly for Roblox and that sort of stuff, isn't it? I want to see, have a quick look at the Lua code. Wait, I'm just going to change the screen so I click on the screen of it. Sign in to Ding. And now you can see it again. And not breakout, it's this one. Okay, now I'm on my supposed to be non-personal. Anyway, Lua code. I want to see what the syntax looks like. Lua. How to build a program language course. Huh? I've tried building my own like program language, but it was mainly past. It was like CBP2, but mine was a lot worse than Herb Sutter's. Documentation. Get started. We'll see if there's an example here. Learning. Reference manual. We'll have a look at garbage collection. See what's worse, what to mention about that. Because I'd like to have an app on the Play Store, it'd be good. Just maybe get some. Okay, so function foo, that's the how to create a function. Print foo a. Must give like an automatic space in the function. Coroutine.yield. Ooh, having coroutines like we're going to see what's plus. This looks a bit simpler than C++ coroutines because I mean on a whole day talk on C++ and C about coroutines, and well, I think it was like 6 or 8 hours long, and you got to create a whole class, like return, make your own tasks. I think it's not until C++ 23 when we actually have std generator. So like we need to have a generator type in order to do it. So it's quite complicated. As with C++ 20. It's good that we actually have the ability to do it. Like, especially have it than not. Like, you don't have to use it, but and it won't have any performance impact if you don't use it. But it does have coroutines in C++ 20 do have a bit of language support, like std coroutine. No, actually, there's a include file coroutine, I think. Example. I can't remember the name of the header file. I think it's just coroutine. Yeah, so you need a waiter object. You need to implement all these special member functions like await suspend, await ready, and if there's any promise type inside the coroutine handle. Yeah, actually include coroutine. Okay, let's get back to seeing what programming language. And if this is finished downloading, not yet. I want to see if it's Swift code also. What's Aptoid? And I also want to see, is there a universal programming language that can be used across? Is there a universal programming? Why is that font so big? Anyway, language where you can write apps that work across both Apple and Android platforms. Let's see what the AI has to say. So, I know that a very prominent figure in C++, Dave Abrahams, he worked on Swift language for quite a while. I'm talking very slow because I'm a bit tired and went to bed very late yesterday. Anyway, I start talking a lot faster and a lot louder. Okay, Flutter. Use Dart language. Flutter allows you to create beautiful apps and fast apps for both iOS and Android with a single code base. I'll have a quick look at Flutter. Flutter build apps for any screen. Seems good. Seems very good. So what is it? It's just I saw it was a UI Flutter.dev. I didn't know the .dev thing existed. That was nice. Okay. These are some good. I think I know this app. This was made with Flutter. Wow. These are very good. But is this a programming language or is it transform? Open source framework by Google for creating beautiful natively compiled multi-platform applications from a single code base. What's this? Sure. Don't know what it is. But this is not advice to do. Anyway, if Google Weather was programmed in Flutter, that's pretty impressive. Millions, if not billions, of people use it. But it doesn't look that nice of a code. Nice code syntax rather. It's a widget build and then return scaffold up bar. Dartpad. Try. Wait, can you do it online? It's just like, what was it? I forgot the name. I think it was Smalltalk. Was it or not? Or Basic? Like there was a graphics actual compiler, or I'm not sure if Basic is compiled, but it was a interpreted window that actually printed out the graphics of it, which I haven't seen before. Actually, Replit, I think it has a beta version of Game Pi or something. Pi Game. I can't remember. I'm not too big of a Python person. I can understand it, but like I can't write it. Okay, import Dart math. Okay, so that's how you import things. all under dark. Well, it's not all under dark. But the STL, like equivalent to dark, it looks like. Package Flutter material. Okay, so we have a whole Flutter library also. To be perfectly honest, this doesn't look the best of programming languages if I was to learn one. Build material, home scaffold. To be perfectly honest, yeah, it doesn't look the best. I also got another pack of Latiao in my bag. Plus algorithms for rebuilding and repainting widgets are linear in the worst case. And typically sublinear. Try clicking one of the buttons below, they'll tell you exactly what they do. So does this actually run? However, the code below here is not looking too bad actually. I don't know why I'm stuttering though. It's only when I'm talking on camera. String. This looks just like a lambda, but no. It's quite a nice function actually. Flutter functions build it. Rebuild and random colors. And the next thing, stop that. Okay, so if we run it again, we should see a different color then. Just want to try and understand some of the syntax. I mean, Dart doesn't look the most appealing language to someone like me who's been involved with C++ a lot. More than with other languages. I couldn't get a seat yesterday. I was just excited to go to Birmingham. So, string pad, taking int, it's like equals and then greater than symbol. It's quite a nice, concise way to create one-line functions, to be perfectly honest. Like no parentheses, like we'd have to use in lambda expressions with C++ 11. Yeah, lambdas are so good though. Improve literally everything. I'm trying to run this, but it's not. I was watching this guy who was creating like 33 startups. He was trying to make just loads. It's 47th day. It's 5 hours, so he's pretty committed, I would say. No, hi. Okay, this is not running. I want to know a bit more about the language. And if I can program in C and C++, but I don't want there to be loads and loads of boilerplate code. I just want there to be... I can express myself so clearly, really clearly, but not have to have hundreds of lines of boilerplate code before I can write 10 lines of actual code that I want to write. So, developed by Google. So, to be honest, these are not looking too appealing to me, so I want to look at Swift. Just trying to find another language that I can... What? How is this relevant? Why did that come up? Why? Just a random person from my year. Anyway. What? Just sign out of this account. Switch to personal. Okay. Might be taking the train tomorrow. Finally, and let's switch back to my personal account. I do not know what that was about. Oh no, screws falling out of mine. I'm nearly gonna fall out, but I can claim a £5 Amazon gift card. I think I will claim it then. I'll just have the link open. Swift. Oh, that was why. Her last name was Swift. I thought I accidentally clicked on something, but no. The date of birth is 2022. Just so tired today. My brain is not at its full capacity at all. Oh, it is for now because I'm so tired. Okay. Oh no, not wrong. Just so tired. Okay. More awake. I'm just drinking this coffee. Yeah. I put a developer dot. Burning my knees. Okay, Swift, the powerful programming is also easy to learn. I mean, if Dave Abrahams did work on this and he was from a C++ background, it must be quite good. Let's see, so struct, nice, same C++. So it says smoothly list then a colon view. Is this inheriting from view? I think so. Or is it adding to a class view? I'm not sure. The model that we've got here. But it looks good. And knowing it's Apple, it will be very easy to learn. Oh, Objective-C and C++ interoperability. Okay, Swift is the result of the latest research on programming language combined with decades of experience building Apple platforms. Name parameters and expressing a clean syntax that makes APIs in Swift even easier to read and maintain. Even better, you don't need to type semicolons. Cool. Semicolon. Like, I was writing like Python because in school we were having computing, and we're doing Python as our language because we had a course and it was on Replit, and we had about 7 levels, each with about 12 or I'd say 10. 10 each. Then a program puzzle for each. Then you use Python, but as you know, Python doesn't have semicolons. So when I went back home, I wrote C++, so I just forget them. But anyway. But semicolons are so much easier for parsing, and I think ultimately speeds up a language by a long way. Inferred types make code cleaner and less prone to mistakes. With modules, eliminate headers and provide namespaces. To best support international languages, emoji strings are encoded, are Unicode correct, and use UTF-8 based encoding to optimize performance for a wide variety of use cases. Memory is managed automatically using tight deterministic reference counting, keeping memory usage to a minimum without the overhead of garbage collection. You can even write concurrent code with simple built-in keywords that define asynchronous behavior, making your code more readable and less error-prone. Okay, so we have a player var. I like this syntax, to be perfectly honest. So we have a struct, and then we have the parentheses. I like parentheses, because when I had Python, I hated the fact that when I was using Python, I hated the fact that you had to indent. I think it's just so much cleaner that you can indent however you like, but C++ won't be mad at you for just having a really uneasy looking indentation. But you should use correct indentation. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but it's just that I like the fact that when you put a parenthesis, like say you've got a struct player, and then you've got put a parenthesis, and your code was all so you've already written the main body, but then you add the parentheses, and it was all like jumbled up indentation. You can just add the ending parenthesis, and it will automatically in C++. Like on most good IDEs, I should say rather, it will just indent it for you. Whereas in Python, it's not as easy to do that because it's hard to know what's in the function, what's out of the function, and yeah. But parentheses, they make it very easy to do. Curly braces. So I like the syntax where you have var to declare its variable, then name, then a colon and a string. This is the same design that I went down with ONT, the ONT programming language, one that I made that compiles from the ONT language, the one that I made into C++ code, then you can run that C++ code just like CBP2, like I already mentioned in the stream. Okay, just gonna quick check. Everything's running. Okay, good. Okay, so then we have init. I think that's a constructor. And then what's this underscore represent? There's any types of one straightforward syntax for default. So does the underscore declare that it's a name? No, that it's like a constructor argument rather? Or is it what you use instead of var for variables in that you have, not variables but parameters inside a function? Then we have self.name, like just this is basically the same as this, isn't it? In C++, but instead you would use the dot and then greater than symbol. Whereas here you can just do dot name because we don't use a pointer, and then you can just create. Okay, should be quite good. But I'm not sure if there is an actual online. If there is an actual online like website where you can just compile it like we saw with the Swift, then on the left you write your code, and all in the browser you can just see the output on the right. I think that's very very important for accessibility of code all around the world. I'm not sure. There's Playground, so it seems like it is. Okay, then extension player. Okay. Is this? I'm not sure what this is. I was thinking at first that it might be just somewhere else in the code you can extend it after you just need more functionality. You can. Why do you need a mutating function so that you can just assign it? That's actually quite a cool concept. Like it's just like lambdas, but with lambdas you can only assign. You can't assign a different lambda because they've got like a compiler defined symbol or something that doesn't really do it. Because also it would have different types, different arguments, and yeah. Mutating function is actually quite a cool concept that I haven't come across in C++ before. I've tried to do it, but yeah, I've got errors. Yeah, so these are all member functions. So I see that they all have the underscore before the name of the parameter. History is the so what is this? So we're having, does the int in square brackets declare that it is an array of integers? Probably does, I think. Yeah, because it's using the same syntax as name, var, and then name of variable, colon space, and then type. And I'm not sure if in Swift these are built-in data types or are they language features. No, sorry, not language features, I mean library features. So then, history.append new score. Yeah, so this all seems like these are library features because they've got the .append new score. Great score. If high score is less than new score. But what is this? So we're printing this and we pass in the hyphen comma things, quotes rather I should say. Then you've got a backwards parenthesis. But why is that? And why doesn't it? Oh, okay. So it looks like in order to print. Wait, I'm just going to see this message that I've been sent. So in order to print a variable, so that you don't, like in C++, say you wanted to print a variable C, and you wanted to say the output to be C, comma, space, and then whatever C is, so 10. If you wanted to do that all in one, without passing any parameters, you can't, because C++ doesn't allow you to do that. We don't have reflection. But it's very possible that reflection can come with C++ 26. But so what I want to say is that with this, like, you can have the backwards slash, and then you can, in parentheses, you can pass in the variable name. Then this basically just prints the variable without you having to close off the quote like character thing. So that seems cool, because in C++ I made like a parser. Well, it was already one with F and T. I just like recreated it. That you just pass in curly braces, and then you have a parser, and then you pass in the variables after. But that yeah, it's not as good as like what's I see here. Okay, so if there's a new high score, we're gonna print a new high score for name. Seems quite good. Oh no, I still need to. Then we've got accepts emojis as well, which seems very good. Return. Now I'm going to this. Okay, so and then we can just assign like that. It seems quite simple, and update score. So very similar to C++ in that you just access member variables by the dot. Good design solution, so good. Now it looks like we're inheriting from the player class, and we're making two classes, codable and equatable. And we import foundation. I'm not sure what foundation is. It may just be, it's like import std, but like you don't have as much functionality. You don't import the whole standard library. Seems like we've got JSON encoder all in. Ah, let encoder equals JSON encoder. Because I'm not sure why you can't just do try JSON encoder dot encode player. Why do you need to create? What's the difference between var and let? Let me look it up. Is let and copy? Let is a constant, whereas var is mutable. Okay, more code here. Let players equals get players. Let rank. Rank equals players dot sorted by. Wow. Okay. So let ranked equals players dot sorted. Dot sorted was not. We did not give this function. Okay. By. So it looks like we got player 1. I can see if there's any other time for safety. It's nice save language, just quickly scroll through this. Swift can open the doors to what clearly fact is designed to be anyone's first program language. Okay. Xcode, let's see. You can create an entirely new application with Swift today. We'll begin using Swift Code to implement new features and functionality in your app. Swift Code coexists alongside your existing Objective-C and C++ files in the same project, with access to Objective-C and C++ APIs, making it easy to adopt. Sounds good. So where are the resources? Swift Playgrounds. I'm not sure if they will allow you to use it on a non-Apple device. Can you get Xcode on non-Apple devices? I'm not sure. Learn to code with Swift Playgrounds. Oh my, how simple is this? Let blue equals graphic image. Oh my, the origin. So much language features for all this. Main library features. All in like what is the equivalent of the SDL. Images. Images don't insert bug people and one images are removed. For images, graphic equals. Okay. Very easy to do. Your Swift with if is it editing. Well, how easy is this compared to this one? Yeah, because Apple implements all this stuff, it can just put this to its own language. Seems one upside, but it's another 4 times the price that you've got to pay, and it's yearly. But whereas Google Play, you only pay $25, and it's done for the rest of your life. Upload as many games as you like, it seems. Swift Playground. Seems a background image. Oh my! It seems like too simple to just pass in an emoji, and then it turns it into a whole screen. Play music.cave. So we've got some library already have some library sounds pushed in. Yeah, so this is definitely a language oriented to graphics. Share across devices. Oh. Okay, download. Download that. Sadly, not for Windows. Okay. See how long this stream's been. An hour and 4. So it seems like I might go down the path of learning Swift. I think I did actually order order a Swift course off of install Swift on Windows 10. I'll watch that later. I think I did actually order a Swift Swift course off Udemy. Wow, I got it. Nice. Nice, I'm back into my old account. That, like, the first course I did to learn C++. Nice. Very cool. Okay. My learning. Later. Yes, I have iOS and Swift. Code your first game. JavaScript. Wow, this is so good. I've got all of these. Yeah, so I got 50% through that. Then I bought a Murach's book. And that just like was so good, and I just started reading that. I remember, I used to always read that. Not always, but a lot of the time I used to read that, and then I just bought more books, watched conference talks. Like at first, I just watched conference talks because I was aspiring to be an engineer, and like I didn't understand it all, but like I literally every night I watched a CPP Con video before I went to bed, and that. So then, like if you like, I just watched so many of them. So then I eventually got used to the terminology, and I think it was quite a good way of learning. Just diving into the C++ world. But at that time, I think I should have done some more actual coding on projects and things. I didn't do much graphics at that time, though. But I think I should do more like projects, and branch out into other languages as well. I mean, C++ is definitely my favorite language by far. Just the community, I just love how the syntax. Well, sometimes the syntax can be a bit annoying. Like, I think Jonathan Muller's talk on like what you wouldn't expect. It wasn't called that, but it was about like what you wouldn't expect would happen, and like the things you can do, and Daisy Holman's C++ scripts. I think they're really good. But I think I might start doing the iOS and Swift development, the complete iOS app development course. There's so many good courses here. C programming for beginners, masters, C learning. Wow, I am very grateful to everyone who gave me this. Java. It's just by chance that I picked the C++. It's so good that I did. Wow. Okay, so let's start this. I don't think I'll be allowed to show you though. This is the problem. I might get the video taken down before I'm showing you the actual thing. I think audio will be fine. Let's start the video.
Hello, and welcome to the world's best iOS development course.
My internet's not looking too good at the moment. I was recommended this by a friend, and he got, I think, I can't remember how much percent.
Developer for over 7 years. As a part of my job, I work as the iOS lead at the App Brewery. I also teach on
London App Brewery?
on our in-person programming bootcamp. and today I will be your instructor on your development journey. As a student on this
my connection seems very bad. I'm not sure if my mum just switched it off.
course, you're going to get access to over
55 plus hours of video. Very good. I'll try and read out things to the stream. Yeah. My connection seems very dodgy at the minute.
55 hours of HD video content, which contains step-by-step
Networking, nice.
instructions to teach you how to
Okay,
build
learn more.
over 25 fully fledged iOS apps. So if you're somebody who wants to get
Wow.
a job as an iOS developer,
People have become junior iOS developers as a result.
then this is perfect for building up your portfolio to show off at your next interview. On the other hand, if you're somebody who wants to build your own apps for your app business, then in addition to all of the programming lessons, I've also included full modules on app design and app marketing, so that by the end of the course, you'll know how to build, design, and publish your app onto the App Store. Now, this course assumes absolutely no programming experience. So if you're a complete beginner, then I will be there for you every step of the way as I take you through fundamental programming concepts all the way through to intermediate and more advanced programming techniques. Now, if you're an experienced developer, on the other hand, there's plenty of advanced
Swifter. I might have to close down
with programming concepts as well as design
because I don't think I'll close down smart test and break out.
patterns to sink your teeth into. At the
Okay. Hello? Because it's in the room where I am. In the Okay. On the pavements. What? Like on the way to Jane Granddad's? I know, but I know, but that bit's fine. I'm not. Because I was going like on the pavements that to the last pavement, so by that time they'll have dropped George off and they'll be supposed to put my bike in. No. I know. No, I've got to go. Oh, I just went down. Okay, I'm back. That's cool.
At Brew, we have over 250,000 students worldwide. So that means you're never going to be alone in your learning journey. You're going to get access to our private student community where you'll be able to ask questions, get advice, find co-founders, and work through the course together. Now, as if all of that wasn't enough, you're also going to get to download my 12 Rules to Learn to Code ebook. And you're going to get access to a design package that'll help you when you start building your own apps. With over 39,000 5-star ratings and reviews, my iOS courses are the highest rated in Udemy history. And this iOS course is going to be even better. At 55 plus hours, this is my longest course.
Wait, I'll be gone. Okay, I'm back. I might just end the stream here so that it's not just like I'll come back when I've got another idea or something. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. But thanks for seeing the stream if you did, and stay tuned. See